Hey, what up, though? It's your boy, T-Way Sports and Culture, back to put a little game in your brain and showing love to those doing the same. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the content. You feel me? Anyways, y'all, so this subject came to mind for me recently over a conversation I had over this past Thanksgiving holiday with some friends and family that were, over here for the holidays. And, I had a really good friend of mine, close friend that I've known for quite some time. And, ever since I've known her, she's been a bleed blue, diehard, anti-gun, Democrat, black girl magic type. And, we've been just talking about, things that's been going on local in our community. Her and I live in Metro Atlanta, and we were talking about how, crime has been increasing. Things have been getting progressively crazier here in the city and around the city, in particular since the pandemic. And, she told me now that, she's open to the idea of, looking into firearms, looking into some sort of line of self-defense and some sort of way to protect herself out here. And, I was happy to hear it. Myself, I've been a concealed carrier for about 10 years or so. And, she knew I was familiar with firearms and things like that. So we kind of got to talking about, carrying and the type of firearms that I carry and things like that. And, in that conversation, she basically said that, she can't even envision herself carrying, a weapon or anything like that. But, I just want to show y'all some things that's going on out here for ladies and, give y'all a couple of tips on how to protect yourself, and particularly during this holiday season. A lot of people are out doing their thing, shopping. A lot of women in particular, they're going to be out by themselves. They single and stuff. And, this is the time of year that, people looking for things like that. But, y'all take a look out here and, see what's going on.
A shopper claims a man groped her inside a Walmart, and now she's warning others. Body camera video shows the moment earlier this month when Duluth police arrested Eric Mitchell at the Walmart on Pleasant Hill Road. Channel 2 Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson is live. And Matt, the suspect told police someone dared him to do it.
The police were not in the mood to listen to excuses when this suspect tried to get out of being arrested. The victim told me she wants him held accountable.
Put it down right now. Everything, put it down.
This is the moment when police arrested a man accused of groping a complete stranger at a Gwinnett County Walmart.
I got one detained.
Duluth police released body camera video from the arrest at the Duluth Walmart earlier this month. When officers showed up to the Walmart on Pleasant Hill Road, a woman told them someone in an electric scooter came up from behind and groped her.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
She called 911 and gave police a description of the suspect on November 8th. An officer watched surveillance video of 26-year-old Eric Mitchell also allegedly stealing clothes before being placed under arrest.
I didn't touch anybody. That's my...
See, I didn't even say anything about touching anybody, and you're already saying you didn't touch anybody.
It didn't take long for Mitchell to confess.
So you didn't walk up behind the female and grope her?
I did.
But he also said someone dared him to do it.
I'm not a sex offender. I probably, I got loose fingers when I was trying to grab.
Police charged him with misdemeanor sexual battery, among other charges. The victim told me off camera she hopes more people are aware of their surroundings in public places. She also told me she's relieved her alleged attacker was arrested.
Watch your leg.
Now, the suspect remains in jail tonight, facing also shoplifting charges because police say after he allegedly groped the customer, he stole some clothes as well. Live in Gwinnett County, Matt Johnson, Channel 2 Action News.
So, yeah, man, like y'all see, man, this type of stuff is going on in Walmart in broad daylight, man. We got dudes groping people. We got human trafficking at an all-time high. So, ladies, I wanted to give y'all a couple of, tips on how to protect yourself during this holiday season and just in general. So, first thing that comes to mind is awareness. Awareness is the root of self-defense. The more aware you are, the more time that it buys you to either protect yourself, defend yourself, or get out of there. You always want to be aware. I know we live in a day and age to where people are stuck head down in their phone, not paying attention to their surroundings. But, anytime you out and about, you want to make sure that, you paying attention. And the technique that I use is, called the 4-corner technique. So, whenever you out, look back and forth, behind you, back and forth, you ain't got to look crazy or hot, but, just make sure that you glancing and making sure that things are, what they need to be. If anything is out of order, mentally process it. And, like I said, that gives you an opportunity to kind of buy time and, do what you need to do in those situations. But awareness, again, that's the number one thing that you can do to protect yourself out here. Next, I would recommend a non-lethal weapon be carried on you at all time, in particularly pepper spray or pepper gel. These are long distance non-lethal weapons that, if there is a situation to where, somebody's running up behind you, or, somebody's coming up to you aggressive or doing anything like that, you can spray them and debilitate them from, some distance. I know a lot of the pepper gels in particular, I would recommend a pepper gel over a pepper spray. They can spray from 7 to 10 feet. So you'll be able to hit somebody with the gel, across the eyes from 7 to 10 feet. And that'll buy you time and space to, either escape or continue to fight back or whatever you need to do in that situation. But, you always want to have a non-lethal weapon on you. If that don't work, look into, a taser or, stun gun or something like that. But, you really want to check your state laws and everything with those, because I know, in some places those are, illegal and stuff like that. But a pepper spray or pepper gel, definitely got to have that on you. Third, look into having an everyday carry in the form of a firearm. After talking with my friend, she kind of said that, she couldn't envision herself actually carrying a firearm. So if you are one of those type of people, what I would recommend you do is, go into a gun store, go into a gun range, if it's a guy you talking to, or maybe your husband, boyfriend, whoever, have them take you in there and at least start handling a firearm. Hold it, hold a different size firearm. So for instance, you got something that's, kind of compact like a Glock 19, or, you can get into some of these micro compacts, but just hold it and see what feels comfortable in your hands. And, I know a lot of the time women kind of go in and whenever they, firearm shopping, a lot of the times, they looking at, the smaller firearms thinking that those are the best. Sometimes those aren't always the best. Some of those smaller firearms are going to be kind of harder to shoot because, they're smaller, a little bit more snappy. So, once you kind of start handling the firearm, see what feels best in your hand. And, after that, see if you can, arrange some range time, go in there with somebody that you feel comfortable with. Go in there and shoot the firearm, see what feel comfortable. After that, after you feel comfortable and you make that purchase and, get your everyday carry and remember, you're going to be getting something that you're going to be carrying every day. So it's got to be comfortable for your lifestyle. You know what I mean? I know a lot of women, y'all wear the tight clothes and all that. And, it might be in your purse. Keep that in mind when you're purchasing, your everyday carry. But after you make that purchase, go get training. Go get training. Go out there, use your firearm, get familiar with it, learn how to break it down, learn how to clean it, learn how to handle it. You need to know it back and forth to back. You know what I mean? Get your training. If you can't find somebody that's around you that know firearms, go pay for a class. And to get a good reliable firearm in today's game, it don't cost much. You can get something that's very valuable, very game for as low as $250. So go and get some experience with that. I want to keep you ladies safe out here, man, and particularly in times like this time of year is very dangerous for women. Just some thoughts that came to my head for y'all to keep in mind, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump in the comment section and we'll chop it up. I'll holler.